beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for September 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I will also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your twin flame connection reading for those people who are currently in separation from their twin. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile is your pile, second pile is your person's pile, and the third pile is the unified energy, okay? So that's the first card. Also, just to let you know, as Venus moves into Virgo, it can be a very tumultuous time for relationships in general, collectively. So let us see what pops out for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of in their twin flame connection? Can you please guide them? Now, for those of you who do not know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online, as it is a very complex relationship, and unfortunately I don't have the time to go through all of the details with a twin flame connection, but because these readings tend to be quite dense already and full of information, so any more would just prolong the reading, and it's already long enough. So just to let you know though, there is a runner and a chaser in a separation period. Two people, they meet each other, they are identical in energy, and they are both aware that they meet their twin. So as soon as you meet your person, it's like no other relationship. It's magnetic, it's passionate. I mean, lots of relationships are magnetic and passionate, but there's something otherworldly about this. Your twin just knows you intrinsically inside and out, and you know them. Also, it is mirrored behavior. So your twin, you may find that you've had a very similar journey or upbringing as your twin, and there's a lot of commonalities between you both as well, a lot of meaningful coincidences. Now, when you both meet, it is, as I said, like nothing you've ever known before, and also it is a very transformative relationship. It can be very painful. It is also very rewarding when you overcome the obstacles that are in the twin flame connection. So when you first meet your twin, there are things within you that already need healing, whether that is insecurity, whether it's addiction, whether it's self-loathing or trust issues, whether it is, you've had a previous relationship in the past that damaged your view of love. Whatever it is, you meet your twin shortly after that, and it is there to amplify the feelings and emotions so that you can look at them and process them. They trigger, and you also trigger your twin equally, okay? Now, the twin that is the chaser tends to be the more spiritually evolved twin, and they are willing to surrender to the connection. They're willing to open up to the love and be vulnerable, and allow their twin to see themselves in their authenticity. You know, the good, the bad, and the ugly of the human nature, human psyche. And the twin that is the runner looks in the mirror and sees all the things within themselves that they do not like, that they avoid, that they deny, and they run from the union. They are not willing to do the personal growth work. They're not willing to open themselves up to that level of vulnerability. So they disconnect from the union. Now, I want you to be aware of what a twin flame connection is and a false flame, because a lot of you, I've been looking in the comments, Some of you have been going through false flame connections. Okay, if anyone is narcissistic, emotionally, physically, mentally abusive, or manipulative in any shape or form, it is not a twin flame connection. I want you to be aware of that, because sometimes you can get caught up in something that is very similar and it traps you for many, many years in this perpetual cycle. And I just want you to be aware. That's why I say look it up, and I give you sort of an indication of what it will be. Okay, so twin flames are like magnets, two identical energy magnets, equal in polarities, and they push and pull. They attract each other, but they also repel each other, so they remain apart. You know, even if the chaser goes towards the runner will naturally go back, because it's about energy. And both magnets need to remain apart. Once they change the frequency by doing the personal growth work, then we've got a match, okay? But the twin that is a chaser needs to focus on themselves first. I always say don't wait for your twin. Wait for no person, okay? Get busy living, because if you wait for your twin, you keep that twin energy in stagnancy, in stalemate. Nothing happens. But as soon as you focus on your own personal growth, your own personal path, your true prosperity and purpose and calling, that is when you are the catalyst for change in the twin flame connection, and you force your twin to spiritually evolve and mature, and then they come seeking you. Okay, you flip the polarities. So I want you to be aware of that. Let's get straight to your cards. The first card we got here is the one who rises up. So I feel like you are moving on from this person, actually. I feel like part of you, we don't always have to be with our twin in each lifetime. There will be a point where you keep coming back together, and you get to decide whether you want to be with that person. We all have free will, but there is a predestined bond between you and this person that will always call to each other. Even when you sort of like cut the cord, okay, you can still remember your person, you can still feel the feelings for them, but you know, you're on a different path, you're choosing a different destiny. So just be aware that you are in control of the twin flame connection as well. It says here, empower, uplift, elevate. The fact that you've got the Fool card here, the clouds, and you've got the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you're moving away from this twin because it's caused a lot of pain. You feel abandoned by this person. I feel like this person has left you in a state of sadness, of disappointment in love, and I feel like it's been a very difficult journey. Okay, the Fool card tells me that you're willing to take a leap of faith in this connection, but I feel because of that Five of Pentacles, I feel part of you is like deciding to enter into something new or leave things behind, because there's a state of mourning here with the Five of Pentacles. Now you may have overcome that energy because we've got the one who rises up. You don't tend to dwell in these sad energies for very, very long, my beautiful Gemini, because you are a sign of duality. You tend to see the light and the dark of a situation, and you don't tend to want to stay in one state too long. You tend to try to find that balance between the two. Now, you will exist in both forms. You will sort of like experience both sides of the event itself, the positive and the negative side, but you don't like to dwell in that negativity for too long. So as you can see, there's lots of pearls in this sort of feminine figure's hair there, and that, you know, represents knowledge. It's on the crown chakra, which is all about deep knowing. So you know that you've learned a lot in this connection. You've learned about what you do want. You've learned about what you don't want. You've learned also about some of your fears or things that have been hidden within you that have been needed to process. So, you know, even if you were, we tend to meet our twin when we've gone through something difficult that we have not quite processed yet. So whether that is you were in a previous relationship that was very damaging and in some way was detrimental to your view of love going forward, and then you met your twin amplifies that energy so that you actually process and release the blockage, so that you open yourself up. If you've always been someone who is very insecure or shy or in some way has trust issues, your twin amplifies the energy, almost like triggering, pushing your buttons to force you to look at it, to overcome it. So it is a very rewarding but also difficult relationship. So we have to try and understand that the twin flame connection actually does have a purpose. It's not just there to sort of ignite your passion and then leave you hanging. There is a purpose to it. So you may find that you have the biggest and largest moment of personal growth in your life because of the twin. Okay, so I feel like you have learned a lot, but you're rising up, and I feel like you're gaining your confidence back after a period of feeling left out in the cold. You know, she's got a phoenix rising from the ashes tattooed on her back. So I feel like part of you is like kind of leaving this connection behind, and you are finding your power to move on. You didn't want to, but I feel like you have to. You have to gather the strength, the power, the knowledge to rise up and move forward, okay? Now, we've also got the Fool card here. So I feel like it is a ripple effect. The decisions you make in this moment, that leap of faith that you're taking, it depends on the direction that you're leaping in, but I feel like you're actually changing the future with your actions. The Fool card is about gathering hope, believing, having faith that anything is possible, and knowing that the universe supports you, has got your back, okay? I almost feel like you're trying to find your playful spirit again. You may have felt a little bit jaded, or you know, you've been in, I keep getting this energy, you've been in mourning, or you've been feeling isolated, and you're trying to get back to your sense of self, your sense of playfulness, your sense of freedom, okay? So I feel like you are willing to take this journey, this twin flame journey with this person. And whilst you're very independent and you don't fall in love easily, I feel like you dreamed of a future with this person. You allowed yourself to dream, and that's okay. You were strong enough to do that. The people who are open to vulnerability, open to allow themselves to love and their heart to dream and connect to another person, are stronger than most. And my beautiful Gemini, if you found that you are the chaser, then you're definitely stronger than most. I want you to be aware of that, because the twin flame that becomes the runner, they're avoidant. Mainly they're avoidant of themselves. There's things that they are running from within their own energy. And they've got the Chariot card, so I feel like this person is always on the run. Okay, now there's something here that has disappointed this person. They can't sit still for a second in their life, okay? It's like they don't get attached too quickly, this person. So I will find out what that is going on there. But I feel like you're regaining your independence, because we've got the cat there, which is all about, you know, spontaneity. It's about independence. It's about marching to the beat of your own drum. And I really feel that you are sort of, it's not that I feel like you're seeking a new love adventure, because I feel like there's a little bit of guardedness there. But I feel like you're freeing yourself up from the fears that got triggered in this twin flame connection. So you're doing the work, but you may feel like you're starting from scratch with the Fool card. You're starting the journey again. So I'm going to pull a quick card on that for you. The Fool card can also indicate that there is an experience from childhood that has been emulated in this twin flame connection. So for example, if you had a parent or guardian that left the family unit, or cheated, or something like that, made you feel abandoned or disconnected, there may be some sort of influence that has been going on in your psyche that has in some way influenced the way that you operate in love. So for example, if you've got trust issues, that may be the root cause that you may be looking at. Or if you have witnessed an abandonment already in childhood, then it can mean that it sort of triggers fears. They may be things that you need to work on, or that you have been working on at this time. There's no blame in a twin flame connection, okay? It's just trying to understand each party's path and journey, because we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And that gives me a little bit more understanding as to what your twin may have also experienced, and how it has impeded the journey so far with your twin. So just let me pull a card on this Fool card, because I feel like the ripple effect has been in some way present in your life. There's been a starting point, something that has been a catalyst for you. Page of Pentacles. You offered your love to this person. You may have also felt like what you had to offer was not enough to this twin flame connection. That's not true at all. I just want you to be aware of that. Queen of Cups, you offered compassion. King of Cups. Okay, so there may have been, I mean, we've got 3 energies here. So there may have been like a third party situation going on, or this is something you may have witnessed when you were younger, or there may have been some sort of drama about a third party, third person. Now remember, a third party does not always mean someone cheated. It can mean that there was an exterior influence. For example, we got a Page of Pentacles, which is about, you know, putting a lot of effort into finances, making money, into a job. So it can mean that your person, or you witnessed, for example, if your parent or guardian was always away working and the other one was very lonely, or, you know, was very insecure about being left. These are things that could have played an influence in our experience and foundation of what it meant to be in a loving relationship. Okay, sometimes as humans we're not even aware of the influences we've had from childhood over how we operate in love relationships. So I just want you to be aware of that. Okay, also I feel like your twin knows that they've met their twin also. Both of you, I mean, I feel like you know you've met each other. There's a loving relationship here. There is definitely a deep bond between you and this person, but I feel part of you offered love to this person, and I feel either you felt there wasn't enough, or you're starting to look at that, or you're focusing on your own needs. You're putting your attention into your job now, or your finances, rather than focusing on love. But I mean, we got a King and Queen of Cups here, so you know that this person is your divine counterpart, but because it got cut short, I feel like you're reinvesting your energy elsewhere. You really made an effort. You were very protective of this love. You don't give your love easily, my beautiful Gemini, and you certainly do not settle down easily, or give yourself over to be in a committed relationship just like that, okay? You do a lot of thinking. You see it from both sides. You weigh up everything before you make a decision. But you had a lot of support and love for this person. Now, this person could have strong Earth in their chart, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Could also be some strong Cancerian, Scorpio, Aries, and yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Maybe a little bit of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, maybe even another Gemini energy you may be dealing with. That doesn't mean that they are sun, moon, and rising. It can mean they've got placements in those areas. But I feel like your focus is going elsewhere when it comes to love. Okay, but I just get a sense as well that family unit, or people in love focusing on career, or, you know, not having a lot of time for love, mainly focusing on career. That's what I'm picking up on the energy. So either this is something that you experienced in childhood, or, I mean, everybody's got to, you know, raise a family and work, of course. We all have to pay the bills and give our attention to a job and try and spin all the plates and make everything work. So there's no blame, of course. But I'm just picking up on this energy of choosing a career or ambition over love first. And that's what I'm picking up mainly from your twin, okay? We've also got the clouds here for you. Now, it's number 6, which is the number of balance, but clouds actually means hidden, or being blindsided. So it's almost like I'm getting a song when I feel this card. One moment, please. I'm just going to connect to this card and to the song. Oh, okay. So this song, I mean, the way I'm hearing it, it sounds very 80s. Since you've been gone away. Oh my gosh, I'm only saying, sorry. I ain't missing you. I ain't missing you at all. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize that was gonna, oh, there's more. One moment, please. And I'm wondering why you left. And I can't quite grasp the next bit. Something about a storm raging or something. Maybe even in the heart or something, anger perhaps. Okay, so I mean, I'm not really sure what that song's called, but it may be I'm Not Missing You, or I Ain't Missing You. I think it was I Ain't Missing You at all or something. And I'm holding the Clouds song. Sorry, I'm holding the Clouds card. So perhaps you've been deep down, you feel anger or sadness that this got cut short, but it's almost like in order to refocus your attention, you're like, you know what, I don't miss you. Because the way that the energy my guides are giving me, it's almost like the song may even be called Missing You, but the song's about not missing you, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's like a juxtaposition of feelings here. Perhaps that's how you're feeling, my beautiful Gemini. Like, you know what? One moment you're like, I don't miss you. I don't miss you at all. Screw you. I can't believe this has happened. And then the next moment it's like, but I love you. And there's a connection. And actually I do miss you, but I'm not going to admit it. There's this energy that's coming through. So please take it as it resonates. But also this song could be relevant because it may play on the radio in the next 4 to 5 weeks. And be an indication that there is some sort of change in your twin flame connection. So listen out for that song, okay? It may be a symbolizer. But when we get the clouds, this is like hidden feelings. Maybe you've gone off grid. Maybe you completely decided to go off grid or off radar. Or there's something here that was hidden. Either you kept a secret from your person or they kept a secret from you. I'm going to have to pull a card on that just to be sure. Or maybe, because clouds are, clouds are transitory. So it's like they're constantly evolving, evaporating, that sort of thing. Different shapes in the clouds. So they're constantly moving forward and being a different form every time. So perhaps that's how you feel about the twin flame connection. It involves a person coming into your life and then sort of disappearing or being different each time. Maybe it's about you shedding illusions of the twin flame connection. The Devil card. Okay, so either there's something here like obsession, or you feel like there was some sort of toxic behavior that went on in this connection. Perhaps your twin or you sort of are trying to, because this can be that you're trying to control your emotions and say, you know what, I don't miss this person, or there's anger there. The Devil card can also be a blockage. You're trying to block this person out. I definitely see you trying to cut this person off and sort of move on, that's for sure. I mean, it could literally be that this person's a Capricorn because we've got the Devil card. But when we get this card, it can also be, an illusion or a constraint of an illusion. You don't want this person to have power over you, or you don't want this situation to have power over you anymore. You feel bonded to this person, but in an unhealthy pattern. Now, this person that you're dealing with could also have substance abuse, or they could be someone that has, addictions, or you feel like the pattern, you're always stuck. You feel stuck in waiting for this person. That's what I feel it's more, actually. It's covered by the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. So I feel like, yeah, you feel completely stuck in the waiting of it all, and that not being able to see clearly or not being able to make a decision or move forward. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to this person or this twin flame connection, so you feel a little bit lost. So a little bit stuck, because the Devil card is not an evil card. It can mean that there is a blockage on your path, something you feel helpless to get forward or get past. I also see that perhaps you are wondering, because you're being really honest with yourself, I feel like you're wondering if your emotions got in the way of seeing any red flags. I feel like you're trying to be as logical as possible, be really honest with yourself, and you're wondering, is the twin flame situation an illusion? Is it not real? You're wondering, is this twin flame a false flame, or does twin flames even exist? So I feel like there's a lot of questioning going on there from your side, my beautiful Gemini. We've got the Five of Pentacles. So something that was starting to blossom into something really beautiful has been cut short. And you may feel like trapped in this energy, this cycle. Whenever you get in the Five of Pentacles energy, it can mean difficulty, despair. And you've struggled with this relationship. It's caused a real test of faith. And as you can see, we've got like, it's almost like a cage for a gown that this figure is wearing. So you feel completely trapped, or you don't know how to move forward, but you're trying, you're struggling. sometimes, and don't shoot the messenger when I say this, sometimes I get an energy of longing slipping through, but I feel like you control it again and be like, no, pull yourself together. Don't be focusing on that. I feel you are going through a major period of personal growth because all the lights are on there. So you're having an awakening, and it is very, very difficult to go through this period. Now, there may be an abandonment issue here because Five of Pentacles is the abandonment issue card. So it can mean that either you experience something like this in childhood and there is a pattern or a cycle or fears being thrown up here in this connection and amplified, or that this person has triggered abandonment issues because they walked away. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there, my beautiful Gemini. You may feel like this is completely over, it's dead, it's gone, especially since the branches are starting to die. I feel like part of you is like, this is over. I'm moving on. I'm not going to... I feel like you're cutting now. You're cutting and running. Now remember, when a twin flame who's the chaser decides to cut and decides to stop, the twin flame comes seeking. And your person's got a Chariot card. So that is forward motion, action, taking action, changing, getting onto the journey. It's so interesting. Both of you have the journey cards in the major arcanas. This is the beginning of the journey, and this is the return to the journey, or this is getting on the journey in the first place. So I feel like this person is headed back in your direction. But that's may not help you, my beautiful Gemini, because you're already moving forward. Your person has got the one who radiates, knowing, ambition, confidence. Yeah, okay. So definitely this person chose ambition or career, money perhaps, over union. But I feel like this person knows this now. They are becoming spiritually aware. There is an evolving, an evolution energy surrounding this person. They know that they made the wrong decision, and they see you as a missed opportunity. That Four of Cups, this person's feeling pretty fed up. You know, whenever you get the Four of Cups, it tends to mean that person just feels really fed up and is feeling sorry for themselves. They're crying into their shoes for what got lost or what never was. Okay? But it does tend to mean as well that suddenly the universe brings divine intervention. And that means there's a turnabout in the relationship. So as you can see, there's some stitching over the heart chakra area for this person. So I want to see what the blockage was in this connection anyway. It's not just about ambition for this person, there's something else. So either they were in a relationship before they met you that was damaging and it broke their heart, and then they met you. They're very guarded and they were mending from something. This could also be something that they experienced, a trauma, could be trauma bonding, could be ancestral wounding. So I'm just going to see what the blockage is for this person. Nine of Swords, yeah, very anxious, a lot of anxiety. This person also has trouble sleeping. This person has grief. They give me the words grief. So either it could be that they lost someone, they dealt with loss as in a bereavement, and they don't want to get too attached to people because they feel like to get attached to a person leads to pain, which means eventually they'll lose that person, whether it's through that person leaving them or whether it's through bereavement. So this person has experienced loss in their life. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? It's made them feel a little bit anxious about commitment. Hangman in the reverse. Indecision. Delay. Missed opportunity. Nine of Wands, King of Wands. Okay. So this person knows they need to take action, but there's something here. They're recovering from... They've been very defensive about who they let into their heart because they have experienced loss. And I feel like this person knows they need to take action, but they're they're indicating that this loss has influenced the way that they operate in love. They don't get attached to people easily. They don't want to because they feel that it's illusory. There's this energy of illusion, or things don't last. Love doesn't last. That's why this person, or people, don't last. There's something about this person, it's like things don't last. So why commit yourself to something that's not going to last? And it comes from some sort of loss or bereavement, or a breakup. It could be a painful breakup. They've had their heart broken. And again, that doesn't help you, my beautiful Gemini. And I'm not here to give anyone an excuse. I'm here to understand what the blockage is so I can get, an outcome for you. They're going from the Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. So they're still in this energy. But I feel like they will take action. They will come towards you. But right now, they're in a state of freeing themselves up from whatever this hold has been over them in the twin flame connection. The Chariot card indicates overcoming obstacles, sort of finding that inner calm, what they've been struggling with. They're finding direction or motivation to overcome it because they realize they're stuck. They realize they're in a period where they're getting in their own way. They're being indecisive. They are resisting the connection. But it's not just in the twin flame connection. This person has allowed this to filter out into all areas of their life. And they've become very ambitious. It's almost like they were very tunnel vision. They saw one direction towards success. They felt like success would fill that gap or that hole that they've got. Because I feel like this person's got like a gaping hole where their heart is at the moment, or in the heart chakra area. And they're seeking things outside themselves to fill it. Things that don't make them feel good about themselves at the end of the day. Okay? We've got the tree, which is history. Okay? Whenever you get this card in the Lenormand deck, this is about history. It could also be about health and the past. So this person either may have lost someone to health reasons, or they have been dissecting the past to try and overcome either ancestral wounding or some sort of loss. I just keep getting this energy of loss, okay? So that's what's coming out in this particular twin flame connection. They're trying to find grounding. They're trying to move on from it. Number 5 indicates difficulty, and number 7 is the Chariot card number, which indicates overcoming the obstacle. I mean, number 5 is the Hierophant, which is about learning, knowledge, learning how to move past one's history or a cycle that one has got into that is impeding their journey. So I feel like this person may talk to you in the future and tell you about counseling that they've done to get over something to do with stability, because this person feels like they do not connect to anything long term, or they don't want to, because they feel like it just goes. They lose it, or they experience loss. We've also got the Four of Cups. So when you get the Four of Cups, this is like apathy. They feel unfulfilled. The Four of Cups is like they're looking for a sign from the universe, but they seem to never get it. They have an expectation that they want to fall in love, but they feel it's completely like saturated. And by that I mean they actually are very deep, this person. They're a very deep thinker. And they don't let anybody in, really. But it's almost like they feel like love is like overrated. They feel like it's almost like they've been discouraged because of this experience. Now, they are being protected by their guides while they work this out. Umbrellas tend to represent protection. And as you can see, the rain and the storm is around them. I mean, even that in that song a moment ago, there was something about a storm raging. So perhaps that song is like half and half, meant for you and the person that you're dealing with. But I really feel like this person feels like they've missed out on an opportunity to be with you because they did not move forward. So, but they're looking to the past at the moment to try and become stronger in their present. Now, their next card, because we flipped the energy, first pile is yours, second pile is theirs. Then we've got the third pile, which consists of 2 lines. The first pile is theirs because you went first last time, and then you've got the last one there. So this is the one who frees. This person is actually freeing themselves up. As you can see, in September, they've got the handcuffs, so they're dropping the restriction. They're freeing themselves up. Liberation, unrestrained freedom. So I feel like they're having faith. I genuinely feel like this person's had a bereavement, okay? Because they're showing me, like right now in the water, they're showing me like some sort of, actually there is one in this card as well, like a stained glass window and a lily. And you actually have the lily card here as well. Lilies are flowers of the dead, or they're coined that because they've got a very strong scent. And back in the day, before we had all the technology and things like embalming that we've got now, they used to use the lilies in order to, you know, overwhelm the smell, let's put it that way. And, you know, so I feel like this person has actually gone through some sort of major loss in their life, and it has stopped them from connecting and loving a person on a deep level because they feel like they're going to lose that person again. So they're taking back the power, okay? So very sensitive subject. It may not resonate for everyone, this one, but this is what I'm picking up on right now in this particular twin flame connection, okay? Their emotions are crazy. I mean, look at that. You know, almost I'm being overwhelmed by the emotions myself. I'm trying really hard to stay centered because there's a lot of grief here, okay? Now this person is finding stability. As you can see, they're standing on that rock. So I feel like your person wishes that they had communicated the root, because this person knows the root. This person knows why they disconnect. This person knows why they push away, avoid, and are negligent when it comes to a twin flame connection or love in general. This person knows, but this person regrets not actually saying it, voicing it, because then you would maybe know, you'd understand. But they're liberating themselves from the grief or the hold that this grief has had on them. They're starting to understand. They are actually finding faith. I do feel like this person has had a real test of faith themselves, and I feel like this person is gaining wisdom. They are going through an evolutionary period in their life, but they're very deep. They're very secretive. And I don't mean secrets like they're keeping secrets from you. It's just, I get this sentence, and I really don't like this sentence, but I feel like this person doesn't want people to pity them and their journey. So, but I get this sentence, and I'll give you the sentence because this is what I'm getting. You're on a need to know basis, and you don't need to know. Okay, so I feel like this person does that as a protective measure. People don't need to know stuff about them. They'll only tell you what they feel you should know about them because they're very protective over this experience. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. They don't want me to see any more in there. It's really interesting because your person feels you. They want you to be aware. They feel your energy. It's almost like you're a constant force, thought, and energy form in their life, okay? And both of you right now, there's a ripple effect going on. They're actually showing me a ripple effect in the water, but they want me to be aware there's a ripple effect on both cards, and they're right. Okay, so I feel like both of you are making decisions that can bring you both back together, should you wish, but this person is manifesting you, I feel. And they're learning more, they're reflecting on their emotions. When we get the lily, this is in the Lenormand deck, the lily is actually about creativity, finding a creative solution. I feel like this person is really being cathartic at this time. They may tell you about a creative hobby or something that they have been doing that actually helps express themselves, whether it is writing or painting or a pottery or, you know, sculpture. They're doing something to help them with whatever emotions they've been going through, and it's making them realize a lot about themselves. And they want to blossom. They want to pick this, they want to connect to the twin flame connection again. I just want you to be aware of that, okay? Also, when you get the Ten of Swords, this person's got the Ten of Swords there. Ten of Swords is like letting something go gracefully, being on the point of epiphany. And whilst it really hurts their head or it just pains them to do it, they're responding differently to this challenging situation. They're freeing themselves up. The Ten of Swords means it's like the end of something, a transcendence, to let it go. Okay, yes, it's sad, whatever it is, and they have felt empty about it, but they know they need to let it go. They keep giving me the word transcendence. But this person knows that they need to be happy themselves. So whatever this is, again, I'm not here to, as I said, give an excuse, but this energy that I'm picking up on is quite sensitive. Let me pull a card on that Ten of Swords. King of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel like this person did actually follow the route of money. They made decisions where they were ambitious and practical. But also the King of Pentacles can mean that they're looking to settle down now. They want to focus on their own needs. I'm just going to go and pull another card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me the Ten of Swords? Knight of Cups. Okay, so in September, because this is the September energy, in September, I feel like this person, they do want to settle down, but the Knight of Cups in the reverse tends to mean someone has unrealistic expectations in love. So they may feel like they want to just start from scratch. It doesn't mean that they don't want you or they don't love you. It means that they're trying to sort of like get back to where they used to be. Okay, almost like forgetting about all the romance and everything. Let's just pick up where we left off, kind of thing. But they need to put in the work. There needs to be more to this than just trying to pick up where they left off. Okay, I feel like your person hasn't fully worked through things in September, but I know that they do love you and that they do want to reunite. You've got the Six of Cups here in the upright, so this is a return card. This person, as I said, they want to return to where it used to be, but they may be looking back with rose-tinted glasses. The Six of Cups is an energy of reunion. They want reconciliation with this card, but I feel like this person is going to reach out and try and trigger a memory for you. It's almost like a remember when we did this message, okay? They're going to reach out and say, I've been thinking about you. You've been on my mind. Remember when I did this, or remember when you did this, or when you came over, or when we, whatever, you know? Something about cooking as well, perhaps. There's going to be something about cooking in that message. Remember when you cooked this meal or something. The Six of Cups is a card of happy memories and love and innocence. This person knows that you love them, and this person actually loves you back. They want to reunite. They're longing to be in your arms, but they still haven't 100% processed this thing that they've been going through. So I would say to you, are they going to reach out in September? The answer I feel is yes. I want to see what communication, but know that this is still going on. This is still being resolved, okay, within them. Can you please show me communication in September from this person? I'm only reading the uprights in this just to let you know, this deck in particular. We got the Six of Pentacles, which means balance, also divine intervention. King of Cups, this person is embracing love rather than money, and they're seeking the Sun, which is, of course, they want love, they want happiness, they want to be happy, they want the happy ever after. They want this relationship to flourish in love. They've been protecting their heart for you, deep down. And this is a card of news coming on in. So you will hear a message from this person. They're going to message you. So I feel like they're going to reach out with a happy memory. I mean, you've got double six here. So this person, when you're in the sixes, it's all about balance, harmony, and love. So this person is coming towards you. I feel like they want to talk, and I feel like they want to tell you some good news actually as well. But it comes in the form of a memory first. And I feel like they're going to talk. They're going to reach out. Six of Wands is about influencing a situation by giving news, and it's like it's a really positive message that they send you. But you're in the Five of Pentacles, so right now you're like disconnected from this, or trying to disconnect from this. You're trying to empower yourself. Your card, we got the One Who Persists. Perspective, defiant, persistent. Now I'm going to see what you're persistent at doing, because right now your first cards here are like you're abandoning this. Remember, the chaser becomes the runner when the true polarities switch. You have to walk in each other's shoes before you come back together in union. And it's covered by the moon. So this is about, being intuitive. You're continuing to use your intuition. If this person does not show you action, they got the Six of Wands, which is an action card. So if this person does not show you action, then I feel like you're gone. But I feel there's a bit of fear here about this person, whether they could do it again. I feel like you're trying to find your way in this twin flame connection. Okay, there's two wolves there howling at the moon. So I feel, whilst both of you, your candles, they burn for each other, there's still an obstacle. There's still a big obstacle in the way of this connection. So I feel like part of you is like, we need to address this. You need to tell me why. We've got the Key, which is a major revelation card. It is about destiny. Deep down, you know this person is your destiny. At some point, you know you will reconcile with this person. Okay, even if you're taking your attention elsewhere and you're having a new start, you know that you will see this person again. Deep down, it's in your bones, you know. Okay, it's also number 33. When you reduce it, 3 plus 3 is 6. Balance, harmony, love, that sort of thing. Okay, but this card is about seeking answers, revelations, to unlock this blockage. We've got the Magician card, which is about building confidence and focus. So your guides are indicating whatever you are focused on, my beautiful Gemini, whether it is manifesting your twin flame back into your life, or whether it's manifesting new, you will get what you're focused on. You will accomplish the goal. So it depends really on what you want. So it's going to be a period of reflection, because the Moon card represents the shadow side for you. So right now, you're trying to be a bit more positive, even though you're going through a negative. And that Magician card indicates that you're in alignment and everything is possible, but it depends on what it is that you want in the first place, okay? The Magician is a powerful message of your creative manifestation power. That you can steer the situation in any direction that you wish to. So I'm just going to pull a quick card and see how this will move forward in September for both of you. Can you please guide? We got the Magician again. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Now the Three of Pentacles is about working together. And the Magician is, of course, I've already described that. Okay. So whatever the third party situation was, as I said, it doesn't have to be someone cheating, but I feel like it's some sort of grief. This is the thing that's still in the way. The Three of Pentacles is like consulting. Okay, it's about collaborating together. Sometimes you've got a Three of Pentacles and there's like two people on the cards. So, but it's all about, input. These two people are discussing the work that this one is doing. That's the tradition of the card. So I feel like your person is going to tell you that they've actually been seeking counseling. They've actually been discussing their issues and trying to work things out. And I feel like this person wants to work things out with you and enter into a new cycle. But we got the World card here. So part of you is like, this is done. You have a deeper understanding about the twin flame connection, but your efforts, you've put everything into it that you possibly can. And I feel like you're moving forward. The World card also indicates that you'll be in the right place, in the right moment, at the right time to come back into reconciliation with your twin at some point. Whether it's you bump into that person or, you're at an event, a reunion or something like that, I feel like you will see this person again in your lifetime. Whether you choose or not to be with this person, you will see this person, physically see this person again in your lifetime, okay? We got the Empress and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. They are again indicating that, I'm going to go one more. Yeah, because we've got two people here. Now, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. The Empress is about knowing one's worth and nurturing something that's already been started, something that's already built. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who wants to settle down. So both parties, they kind of want the same thing, but they're at different stages in their life. So I feel like even though, as I said, it's not a gender specific reading, I feel like there's, as you can see, there's a mountain right there. There's still an obstacle. And that's why the Hangman indicates new perspective. But in the month of September, I feel like this person will message about a memory, but I feel like it won't get worked out in September. There's a lot to process, okay? So I'll leave it like that. That's what I've got for you so far. I'm just going to go and get a final card for you before I close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? And it says, Owl Magic. It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. So for those of you who perhaps your divine counterpart had a relationship where they cheated on them, or this person you felt like cheated on you, I feel like intuitively you know the truth. You know whether this person did or not. The majority energy I picked up on this reading is a twin who has lost someone and has difficulty connecting to love because of a bereavement. That's what I'm picking up on this particular reading, okay? But I feel like the wisdom will come towards both of you. You both know that you're meant to be with each other. But obstacles do get in the way. So I do feel like in order to move forward, both of you need to unpick, of course, the past and then process it and let it go so that both of you can move forward. If, of course, you want to take the twin flame journey. Now, before I get a trinket, they just said first step. First step. So first step may mean something. I mean, it may mean take the first step, or your person is going to take the first step. So just thought oh my gosh. I close my eyes when I pick the trinkets, and of course you can't see that, so you do have to trust me, unfortunately, on that. But they said first step, and what have I got? I've got a foot. So we got the foot, but we've also got the seahorse. Now, seahorses, they represent twin flame energy. Seahorses, they partner up for life. They're divinely connected, okay? So this is about taking the first step towards union and moving forward. As you can see, we've got the three-legged symbol to move forward and the key. So I do feel like, I mean, you've got a key here. I feel like answers will be revealed to you. This person will tell you. They will open up and tell you. It's going to be difficult for them, but they are going to be honest and open and tell you, okay? And it's the first step towards union. So I hope you can see that little foot, the seahorse, and the key to move forward. So as I said, we've all got free will. They want that on the key. Of course they do. They want it on the Magician card. And okay, they want it on the Fool card as well. Okay, so the first step is to take a leap of faith. That's basically the energy that I'm picking up here. Both of you taking a leap of faith. But of course, if you've already moved on, my beautiful Gemini, and you decide, I can't do this anymore, which I really pick up on your energy of like, you're done, then of course there will be an opportunity for new love elsewhere for you if you're not in a relationship, or perhaps you've already moved on. But in the twin flame connection, I feel like there's like a little pause before this person tries to work things out with you. Okay, so end of September, I feel communication. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. Love and light.